Although we are still in weather alert mode, the entire lake effect situation up north has weakened significantly over the past few days. There's still a little bit of lingering snow, still very quiet out here on the Crown Construction weather deck in Syracuse. So our attention, it's still up to the north. So let's check in with those active alerts right now. A lake snow advisory goes for just over a half hour longer up to the north through 7 o'clock this evening for Jefferson, Lewis, and northern Herkimer County. Does not mean the snow will end entirely by then, but at least the moderate to heavy snow that is in parts of these counties will eventually start to taper off. And you can gradually see that weakening on Triple Doppler, brought to you by RomanoCars.com. Still coming down pretty good in places like Worth, Lowville. Worth, by the way, has seen over 40 inches of snow over the past 3 days. So they've been pretty largely impacted by this event. But you'll notice that the shades of yellow and that really intense snowfall are a lot harder to find in this stretch. This will eventually weaken. It will continue to push up to the north. So Watertown still may get a little bit of snow, but overall that intense snowfall and reduced visibility is starting to come to an end. Elsewhere in central New York, bone dry, very quiet weather now through central New York, and we'll hang on to that through the overnight and through the first part of tomorrow morning. But just as we start to ditch this lake effect, a new system starts to arrive. And I'll time it out for you hour by hour with the Futurecast. By midnight, still pretty quiet. Notice that there are pockets of clearing. We become partly cloudy instead of mostly cloudy, and that means temperatures will fall pretty quickly, back down into the teens for most of us. Clouds start to move in early Sunday morning, so there may be some breaks of dim sunshine early Sunday, but it starts to become cloudy and overcast pretty quickly, and it's all because of this new system that's moving in. Area-wide light snow moves in for places Syracuse, I-81 and eastward by 11 a.m., 10 or 11 a.m. we'll call it for the North Country. They may see a few snow showers out ahead of this earlier, and then it continues to stay with us, though it is pretty scattered through the afternoon. Notice the Finger Lakes not really getting a whole lot of snow from this. Maybe a quick coating from a snow shower that passes by, but this will mainly impact places along I-81 and to the east. Any snow that falls from this, nothing major. Really light snowfall, grainy flakes that may slightly impact travel if you have big Super Bowl party plans. There might be snow on the road, but we're not talking reduced visibility, whiteouts, and really slick conditions through the rest of the forecast. Will it stack up? In some spots, up to 2 inches for most of us. The bigger accumulations of 2 to 4 over the higher terrain to the south of Syracuse and across the Tug, where there may be some lake enhancement, catching some extra moisture off of Lake Ontario and making for a few extra inches of snow by Monday morning. That system moves out. This is your Super Bowl party forecast. So just so you know, there may be some snow flying around by kickoff and for the ride home. Look at this, Tuesday, Wednesday, our next system that moves in, it brings moisture again, but it also brings mild air. So instead of widespread snow, we start off with snow on Tuesday. It changes over to a wintry mix, some icing problems before eventually switching over to a plain cold rain. We are breezy and mild to start Wednesday in the mid-40s. Short-lived. We're cold again by the end of the week.